Racing. Number 29 of Reed Boone is on the outside of Chuck in row 4. On back to row number 5, it's number 30 of Bruce Mingus. To his right, tonight's fast qualifier and the new track record holder, the number 90 of Gregg. On back to Joe Williamson in row 6.
Taking a look at the 30-lap main event for the Winston Martin Landscaping Sportsman Division, and shoveling off into turns 1 and 2, Highview, Kentucky's Mike Crecilius leads the field down the back straightaway. Okolona, Kentucky's Darrell Hadley on the outside of the front row jumps back a bit, and he's challenged on the inside by the number 96 of Jeffersonville, Indiana's John Collins. Directly behind him, racing into turns 1 and 2, there's the number 5 of Chuck Barnes as they move down the back straightaway in the opening laps of the event.
Side battle between Chuck Barnes and Scott Dewey as they work out at turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, Chuck Winters now runs at 6, followed by George Koch in the number 99, then Bruce Mingus, followed by the number 29 of Reed Boone. Right now, the best battle on the racetracks for second place as John Collins moves swiftly past the inside of Darrell Hadley to take over second. Now Chuck Barnes to the inside of the number 12 machine of Darrell Hadley to battle for third as they move down the back straightaway. Chuck Winters is 5th as they move into turns 3 and 4. They'll come around to complete lap number 4 this time around.
The top 2 contenders are running single file at the moment. There's double stack there on back for about the next 6 rows. We're going to find the leader is still the number 28 of Mike Crecilius with about 8 car lead over the number 96 of John Collins. Chuck Barnes now holding down the third as he gets a bumper kick there from the number 12 of Darrell Hadley. The 3 minutes handle all on the third. Hadley is in at 4th, so Chuck Winters running 5th. George Koch is now finding himself in 6th place position, while it's a battle for 7th between the number 30 of Rich Mingus on the inside and the number 38 of Scott Dewey on the outside.
Okay, George Koch gets a little crossed up that time in turn number 4, holding up a little bit of the traffic and some shuffling right behind him. Joe Williamson Jr. and Reed Boone fighting for a spot right there as they approach the end of the top 10 in the lineup right now. Mike Crecilius currently has a 3-car length advantage over John Collins for the lead right now as they cross the start-finish line and collect lap number 7. Trouble out of turn number 4. It looks like 3 cars involved. Ray Biggers, Donnie Sullivan, and the number 50 of Bob Eames. As the field comes around, the red flag is out, which means they'll revert back 1 lap in the running order to the lineup. Again, the red flag coming out for 2 cars, actually 3. Ray Biggers and the number 17, the number 1 of Donnie Sullivan, and the number 50 machine of Bob Eames getting...
Section, or at least continue from our landscaping sportsman division. We're back to the race. They take the green flag racing off the turn 1 and 2.
Mike Crecilius, the race leader, as they exit turn number 2, but John Collins puts up a battle on the outside. It looks like he's got some momentum on the outside, moving down into turns 3 and 4 and trying to take that lead.
Following a caution flag period for a 2-car accident up in the 4th turn area, the green flag reappears, and so does John Collins around the outside of Mike Crecilius this time, down into turns 3 and 4. Chuck Barnes, by this time, has made his way up to 3rd place, while Chuck Winters in car number 8 now runs at 4th place, and George Koch rounds out the top 5. Then Barnes goes for 2nd place on the back straightaway, pulls his maroon Camaro to the inside, and as they move out of turn number 4, takes the position away.
Chuck Barnes has now found himself moving up to 2nd place. Chuck Winters has got the inside grip on Mike Crecilius at the moment. It's attempting to take away 3rd place as they head down the back straightaway. They'll have to watch him across the start-finish line this time as the woman on Chuck Winters does take away the 3rd.
Kevin Gapart, Leon Lewis made contact down in turns 3 and 4. No doubt about it. It'll bring out another caution flag period as our race leaders now move down into turns 3 and 4 and around the 2 wrecked vehicles on the inside portion of the Speedway. We're back under caution at lap number 12 here tonight at Louisville Motor Speedway. A 2-car accident involving the 07 of Kevin Gapart, and it looks like perhaps the number 50 of Bob Eames and
Johnny Collins on the inside of the front row, Chuck Barnes on the outside, Winters and Crecilius on row 2.
Okay, and they move back into turns 1 and 2. Chuck Barnes now stages an attack on the outside of John Collins at the end of the back straightaway. Meanwhile,
the The race was caution flagged once again for a two-car accident, and as they raced down the front straightaway after receiving the green flag once again, John Collins is challenged on the outside by Chuck Barnes. Chuck Winders in car number 8 right there in the picture as your third-place running automobile. Reed Boone in car number 29 had a good run going, but Mike Crecilius didn't as he spun out going into turn number 4.
Gets around him, and it looks like he definitely has left front suspension damage to the Mike Crecilius automobile. He's not in the racing groove. He's down in the grass portion of the speedway, so will remain green flag racing at the halfway point, Dean.
So let's continue our top 5. Let's take a look now at the halfway point. Your leader is now the number 5 of Chuck Barnes. It'll be a move on Johnny Cox to pick over the lead. Down from back to second. Chuck Withers is there in third. We go on back to number 29 of Reed Boone running 4th. George Cook is now in 5th. Second fastest qualifier. He started 11th in the field to number 90. And Gregg has now made his way up to 6th. Scott Chu is in there in 7th with Darryl Happy and Jeremy.
With Barnes out front, Chuck Winders challenges the outside of the number 96 of John Collins on the front straightaway as they move into turns 1 and 2, and Winders was able to nail down the number 2 spot. George Koch comes up to 4th, and here's the number 90 of Rick Irwin, who earlier established a new track record in qualifications. Unfortunately, drew a number 11 starting spot, trying to break into the top 5, but he has the number 29 of Reed Boone directly ahead of him, and Scott Toohey in the number 38 directly behind him.
The bright yellow number 9 machine glides up the banking down in turns 3 and 4, giving up at least 4 positions as he continues to go backwards in this field. Out front, it's the Banquet Table Buffet Racing Chevrolet Camaro, car number 5 of Chuck Barnes, looking for his first feature win of the 1993 racing season. Running at second, it's the McDonald's Restaurants Racing Chevy Camaro of Chuck Winders, followed by the Cousin Willie's Popcorn Racing Chevrolet. So, Dean Taylor, you can pick your flavor. They're all up front. Moving down into turns 3 and 4.
Great start to the Barnes, Winders, and Collins in the top 3. George Cook, that is back in 4th place. No offense here, George. Number 99 machine. In 5th place, currently is the number 29 of Rick Liddy. Rick Irwin still coming here in 6th place position. On the turn after is Scott Toohey is running 7th. Coach took advantage of the little mix-up earlier in the race. Now finds himself running at 8th place on the field. Bruce Davis is in there in position number 9. That's a battle for 10th between David Mack, Marshall Jagger, and David Martin. Greatly battled in for 10th place position.
23 laps in the books here tonight at Louisville Motor Speedway in the Winston Martin Landscaping Sportsman feature event. It's Chuck Barnes, your race leader by 2 car lengths. Chuck Winders now at second as they race into turns 3 and 4. Collecting lap number 24, and we're 6 laps away from the finish in our 30-lap main event here tonight at Louisville Motor Speedway. Again, car number 96, John Collins, close but no cigar so far here tonight as he is about ready to post his 3rd top 5 finish of the 1993 racing season. As if the positions remain the same over the final 5 laps, we'll have to wait and see. However, it looks like it's all Chuck Barnes down into turns 3 and 4 as Chuck Winders is able to get no closer than about a car length and a half to Barnes' machine as they click off lap number 26. So we're 4 away from a finish as they move back into turns 1 and 2, Dean.
Looks like there's going to be a battle back in about 6 or 7 place position right now as Joe Gibson Jr. goes to work on the inside of Rick Irwin. We're going to be battling it out for 6th place position as we come across this first finish line. Williams on the inside, Irwin on the outside. The top 5 is still single file with 27 laps, 28.
Okay, Chuck Barnes moves out of turn number 4 and crosses the start-finish line, collecting lap number 28. We're 2 away from a finish. Chuck Winders once again can get no closer than about a car length and a half to Barnes as they scoot down the back straightaway. John Collins still in 3rd place, and then it's 4 car lengths back to George Koch, and then Reed Boone in car number 29. The white flag is out, signaling 1 lap to go, and car number 5.
And throughout the remaining laps in the contest, it was Chuck Barnes who held off all challengers and collected his first feature win for his brand new sponsor, Banquet Table Buffet Restaurants. The car also sponsored by Frederick Auto Supply and Machine Shop, as well as Preston Street Barber Shop and Snap-on Tools, as well as Master Blasters Sandblasters. Congratulations to Chuck Barnes.
Finish does